Hi everybody, it's Diane. Yes, I am back with Icad. I kind of started piecing one together here because my neighbors are playing basketball and I kept waiting for them to stop and waiting for them to stop, but they're being very ambitious today. So I'm sorry if you hear it. Anyway, that's a copy. If you watched my paper doll journal flip-throughs, I used that in one of the ephemera pieces, and I printed it out the wrong size the first time, so we have this left over. And I pointed out in that the photo was actually damaged, so that's why I tore it. And that's I don't know, a brooch. It was some sort of jewelry thing in a catalog. Or magazine. Sorry, magazine. So I've got a bunch of, stuff, for lack of a better word. It's mostly magazine. It's my kind of growing Icad pile that I try to grab from, but occasionally I have to go get new stuff anyway. That's kind of cool. It's very arts and crafts, doesn't it? I don't even know what it is. I don't remember what it was. It's a rug? I think a rug. I don't know. Can move her over. It's kind of neat. She need lace or fabric or something. Something, of a textile nature. And it doesn't go. That's her dress actually. I don't know, it could just be the lighting. I guess it's the lighting. But it almost has like the slightest bit of a warm hue to it. Okay, sold. Okay, something like that. Oh, did I get another card ready to go? No. Here, okay. That wasn't too bad. I found this in a magazine. I thought that was kind of interesting. I don't even know if that's, is that live or is it Memorex? I can't tell if it's a, digital or a painting or if it's real. It doesn't really look real. I don't know. Whatever it is, it's pretty cool. But what do we want to go with it? I have no idea. I don't know. The herons have anything to do with that? No, it's not bad. That way. I should get my scrap box just a sec. Boy, yeah, I'm really unprepared. Nah. Well, I don't know. What is there to talk about? It's very nice here today, but between basketballs and neighbors grilling, I had to close up my windows, so I'm kind of missing it. I'll go outside later. It's kind of nice. No. Maybe contrasty. That's doable. I don't know if I like it. If you want to do that, go ahead. No. That's okay, but as you can see, it's too short. Another map in here. Ooh, fits. Oh, is that better? I think that's better. All right. Well, now what are you going to do with it? I'll take a little bit of this because of their bills, beaks. I don't know, what do you call it on a heron? Yeah. Need something up there, don't we? It looks a little... We need a bird or something up in the tree, right? And there's a chicken in the tree. It's not awful. I don't love that either, but something like that just across the tree side. Well, come on. It's too short. I have over here and all this stuff. I don't know, stuff. How done would some printing be? Well, it's okay. I don't know if I love that either. Yeah, can't you do better than that? No. Maybe a strip of fabric with that, or tissue, a pattern tissue. All right, where'd the fabric get to? I don't know. I do not have a lot of blue fabric, which is not really by choice. I don't know. I just don't. What can I say? I guess I should intentionally buy some, right? That makes sense. You know what I mean. Instead of waiting for the thrift store to have some blue fabric. Yeah, we should be able to put in a wish list to the thrift stores, right? Get blue fabric in. Give me a call. Oh, around the salvage there, it won't rip. Okay. Well. Yeah, I hear you guys. Well, you're cutting off that limb there. It looks dumb. Yeah, you're right. Well, okay, if you're so smart, what would you do? I don't know. We're going to think about this one. I don't know. Maybe one more? And then I'll do the usual pause and glue stuff. Well, what do I want to pick? Oh. Do you have, like, you know, this whole pile of stuff here? It's like, I don't like any of it. I should probably just reach in and not even look, right? And, all right, how about this? And yeah, Why is that there, Diane? Why do you have like 1950s paper towel fashions? Why did you cut that out? Because in the aforementioned journals I just made with paper dolls, one of them was from the 30s, was kind of the theme. And so I'm looking through. I have, where is it? Yeah, paper doll catalog. So I was looking, I was looking for something to put in it, and I'm like, oh, that's good, yeah, okay, and then as I'm progressing and doing other stuff, I'm going, oh, wait a minute, you cut out 1950s stuff. The, book, your work journal you're working on is 1930s. That was pretty dumb. Yeah, I have no explanation for that. I was tired. I don't know what I just wasn't thinking. Who knows? That's kind of neat. Just thinking, I should get some sewing ephemera, which of course is nowhere here. I have to go down one flight. It's a plaid. There's plaid in there. It's kind of 50s-ish, doesn't it? Kind of. What is that? Yeah, I don't know. A little bit of that, because it doesn't technically match. Shh, don't tell anybody. Red. Yeah, I don't know. That's not bad. Okay, I will, I'm trying to say pause. I'll glue this stuff down. I'll look for more pattern ephemera for this one. Clean up some of this stuff and then come back later. Okay, I forgot where we left off. It's been a considerable amount of time, but anyway, this is where we're picking up. This is all glued down. Needs something. So I was thinking of scrunching a pattern tissue piece and sewing along this edge here. This one, I kind of thought, with the sewing ephemera there, maybe make it look like a, some kind of sample card. Like these were your sample fabrics you could get with these dresses and outfits or something. So I'm going to sew that there. Not sure if that's done. Probably needs some kind of border. This one, this one, I went round and round. I didn't know. It definitely, needs something up there. I don't, another bird. I don't think so. And I was thinking, what, like a kite or balloon got caught in the tree? Yeah. But I don't know. If you, where did I have it? I just got a little thing. I lost it. If you just had something up in the tree there. If you put it there, it looks like you need something here. If you put it here, you need something there. I didn't have balloons. I could cut them out. I mean, how hard is that? But I just decided to nix that. So I have this bird washi tape. I thought, well, would that be dumb? Yeah, it's dumb. But I like the colors. It's blue and kind of a rusty red. So I might put that down here. Okay, it still doesn't solve that problem. You know what, let's put that down. So I went, well, what about then just, a word or a sentiment or something? Okay. So I pulled out my Tim Holtz pad thing there. And I came up with something I lost here. Play with your garbage, Diane. You make things fall into it that you didn't want to. If you're lucky enough to be different, never change. Yeah, I just thought because of the birds. So I'm going to cut that apart because I don't think it fits. And I was also thinking, I don't think I like it white. So what about some ink? I could paint it, but ink is right here. Yeah, like a blue. Yeah, that would be okay. All right, I'm gonna do all that off camera. I have to sew off camera, and I might want to hit this with a little water if it's looking streaky. So I don't have water here. I'll be back. Okay, so I did just a little scrunchy tissue there, and I went here with the straight stitch. I think that one's done. It's a hair plane, you know, when you make one exactly like this. Ideally, I'd like another one of these flowers and put it here, but there wasn't one in the ad. So, and I just didn't think a real flower, real, would match. It's okay. So here's the fabric sample thing. I was thinking maybe we need numbers, like, to identify your samples. So when you order this, you have to tell them I want number, 23 red or whatever. So we're going to do that. All right, we'll just go 23. Okay, and obviously I'm stamping it on separate paper because it would never show up here or here. And this one, if you really use your imagination, doesn't that look like that? No, I know it's not, but it kind of does. All right, how about 37 for the next one? And we'll work our way up. Say 50, we'll say 50. And one more. We'll give it a higher number, 81. Okay. I don't know, you don't really want to watch me cut out these little tiny numbers, do you? We'll do 1. Put it on the fabric too, couldn't we? I didn't think of that. I think that's better. Alright, I'll do that. This, yeah, a little boring. I don't know, washi? Or do we need, like, it should say samples or something? And maybe it should say something like that. Junior samples? Alright, I think I'll stamp out samples or something like that and put that up there. Yeah, maybe a little flower or something like that here. That would be okay. This one, it's still, yeah, so now there's stuff here, but there's not stuff here. Just like I was saying with the kite or the balloon. I could have spaced it differently, I suppose, but because of this limb here, it looked more dividing, and anyway, this is what I did. So I was thinking of one of these little stamps, a couple things there, but what? How corny would leaves be? I don't know, would that be dumb? My initial thought was just a couple of things like that. Yeah, I guess not leaves because it would have to be on a branch, in my mind anyway. This one's okay, I think. Yeah, that'll be alright. A little busy, isn't it? okay. Well, I think it's better than not being there. Alright, do I want to color any of it in or anything? No, now is a question. Yeah. But with what? I would say white because of this. Which, yeah, actually that inking kind of turned out pretty well. I just went over it real lightly with the pad and then ran, you know, a wet finger across. That worked out fine. Well, let's try a gel pen and see what happens. I hope I don't hate it. How about over here? And that way if I hate it, I might be able to cover it up or something. Of course, you can't see it so well over here because it's lighter. Yeah, you can't tell. Or maybe even just a little bit, like highlighting it. Yeah. Can you see? I was holding it up to myself. Yeah, okay. I'm going to pause one more time, finish these two off, come back, be done, and stop pausing. Okay, yes, they're done. Oh, this one I already talked about. This one I went around the edges with black ink. I wound up printing this out because I had all kinds of ridiculous trouble trying to stamp it. Just trust me, that worked better. These couple little flowers there were off a scanned, I think it's an old dish towel. Well, it's old. I think it's a dish towel, probably from the 50s. You know, if you really, you know, when you do this, you know, adding buttons or snaps or something would be pretty cool, but I didn't want the bulk of that on this. But that would be neat. And then this one, which, yeah, I like the way that partial white kind of turned out. Can you see it? Okay, 3 more Icads. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a nice day out there.